Welcome to another video, guys. I'm Kris05 and today we'll talk about 5 Hearthstone add-ons you haven't seen. All of these are HS Deck Tracker plugins, so if you haven't installed that already, make sure to do so. It helps out a ton. Most of the plugins I'm about to show you will save you time and effort, so watch the video to the end. Drop a like if you enjoy it, and subscribe if you want to see more Hearthstone tips, top meta decks, and so on. Now let's see the add-ons. I'm gonna start off with the best one I've seen so far, Hearthstone Meta Detector. A friend of mine showed this one to me, and I have to say it's pretty amazing. This Hearthstone Deck Tracker plugin is designed to detect what deck your opponent is probably playing based on the cards he has played so far. It usually takes it about 2 to 3 cards to give you an educated guess on the deck archetype your opponent is playing. Cards are compared with the most popular decks available on metastats.net, and depending on what your opponent has played, it will show you the most plausible meta deck you're up against. The description says that the decks are regularly updated with the latest deck lists and stats from metastats.net, so once you download it, you shouldn't have to worry about updating anything. This add-on would really help out those who don't have the time to study the meta and know what are the most common meta decks. It will get you up to speed faster after a new expansion or nerfs and even after buffs, since that's a thing now, I guess. Don't get me wrong, you still need to put in effort and learn the meta so you know how to mulligan better and play your first few turns properly, but at least you will have a better idea what to expect after turn 3 or 4 with the meta detector. To install the plugin, just follow the provided instructions. I will leave a link in the description that leads you directly to the meta detector, since I can't find it in the plugin library where the rest of the plugins are. Follow the link and save the plugin in HS Replay's plugin folder. To find the folder, just open HS Replay, go to Options and click Plugins and click Plugin Folder. Copy that directory and save your plugins there. After that, restart HS Replay and enable the plugin and you should be good to go. Drop a comment and let me know if you need any help setting it up and I will do my best to help you out. Keep in mind that Windows might give you an alert that the plugin you are downloading might be harmful to your computer since they are zip files, but you should be safe. Next we have a pretty simple but also pretty convenient plugin called Squelch. And what this does is, well, you guessed it, it auto-squelches your opponent as soon as the game starts. I have seen a lot of people asking for such an option in Hearthstone, and this gets the job done perfectly. Not much else to say about it, it's simple and it works, so if you're sick of getting emote spammed, download away. To get it, you can go to Plugins in HS Replay again and click Available Plugins. That will direct you to the plugin library in GitHub, where you can find all sorts of other cool plugins to ease your Hearthstone life. Anyway, just follow the instructions and you should have no problem enabling the Squelch plugin. Moving down to the Graveyard plugin, which basically shows all of the minions that have died on your side and on your opponent's side. This one would have been amazing in the Wall Priest, Hardronox and Unzod days, where you needed to know what minions you or your opponent got in your rest pool. Yeah, Rest Priest can still be seen from time to time in Standard now too, but it's not nearly as dominant as it once was. It's okay-ish to use it in Standard, but for Wild, I'm sure people will find a lot more value from it. You can play around with the size and opacity of the add-on, and you can enable filters for the different minion types that have died too. You just need to download the zip and extract it in the plugin folder, and you should be good to go. Now let's talk about Victory Shot. If you're that kind of person that likes to take pictures of all of your wins, then this one might be of interest to you. This little plugin takes a screenshot after each game. It's called Victory Shot, but it also saves your defeats as well. You can play around with its settings and tell it when to take the picture and how many pictures it should take. Just pick a folder where you want it to throw them in, and you're pretty much set. You can even filter the game modes you want pictures from. The installation is simple like the last one. And the last plugin I'll talk about is probably the most important of all. This plugin feels like cheating, and if you follow the advice it gives you, it can win you games pretty much on its own. I'm talking about the plugin Face Only. This simple but powerful tool will relieve you from the distractions on the board and will guide you to the only place that matters in Hearthstone: face. If the face plays a taunt minion, it will show it to you, but other than that, it will censor out any other distraction the face tries to throw at you. Anyway, enough fooling around. This one is quite the memey plugin, but you can get a few laughs from your friends when you show it to them, so you might give it a try. There are a bunch of other plugins in the GitHub library that look useful, but I couldn't get them to run. You can play around if you want and see if you can get them to work yourself. I did try out the voice control, the quest tracker and the deck bot, but I had no luck with those, but maybe you will. Anyway, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you found these useful, or at least interesting. Make sure to drop a like and a subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. I'm Kris05, and I'll see you in my next video.